What's up with it?
What's up?
Nothing much. Introduce yourself, let the people know who you are.
I am Roxx, singer, songwriter. I could do a little producing if I wanted to. You can find me on Instagram at Real Rockstar, RealRoxstar. Yeah, it's 2 R's.
I first, discovered you for myself was at the Golden Room, no, Golden Record, at the show down there.
Mm.
Yeah, and like when I first seen you, I'm like, man, who the hell is this girl?
Wow.
So I just, after you got done performing, I had to introduce myself to bring you up on my platform. So I felt like the world just needed to know who you are also.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, how long have you been doing music?
I've been writing music since I was like 7.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been writing music since I was like 7. Making the songs, getting the girls at the schools together, and like creating groups and stuff, writing the songs for us. So yeah, but like as far as like recording, I started recording in like 2018. Yeah, 2018. So I'm fairly new.
Since 7, like that's a long time.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
Okay, yeah, that's a long time. Where did this passion develop from? Was it influenced from like your mom or anything like that, or just hearing music? Maybe she was playing around the house and cleaning up.
Probably, definitely. My mom was a singer.
Okay.
My mom's a singer. She definitely, it's crazy. For real, it's really crazy how life works, because my mom wanted to be a singer. Well, she didn't want to be a singer, but she could sing very well, and people wanted her to be. So, like, yeah, I think it came naturally because of that. But yeah, she had a very like smooth collection of music, and then my grandma had a lot of like everybody in my family loves Whitney Houston. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I've heard good music all my life. In elementary school, for some reason, they taught us how to use Fruity Loops too. And when I tell people that, they always be like, "What?"
Really?
Yeah. But my computer science teacher taught us how to make beats on Fruity Loops when I was in like the 2nd grade. Either it was the 2nd grade or I was in the 5th grade. But I was in Jefferson, at Jefferson Elementary School.
Uh-huh. That's on the north side.
That's basically downtown. Yeah.
Yeah.
On Hogan.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. But yeah, I love that. And I actually like had an ear for it. You know what I'm saying? I always made beats. That's how I make my music. Like, I hear the beats in my head and then create lyrics over the beats that I hear in my head. So much going on. But yeah.
I would assume that you grew up on the north side with your song Miss Northside. I think that was the first song you performed that night.
Yeah, I would say I've lived around St. Louis. Let me say that. I grew up though, like as far as maturing, as far as like developing as a person on Malincrot, on the north side. So yeah, but I've lived downtown. I lived downtown for the majority of my life. I lived in Normandy for a few. I've lived, in Normandy for the beginning part of my life, up to like 7. Then we moved downtown.
Okay.
So yeah, downtown north side. Yeah.
Same difference.
Same difference. Yeah.
That song that grabbed my attention when you first start off. You say, "I come from the home of the lunatics. One wrong move, then you might get hit."
Yeah.
How would you describe your life growing up in St. Louis?
You know, it's crazy, and that's why I mess with my mama so hard, because we always lived, when she became independently like her own self, we lived in the most urban areas. Like, we lived where we heard gunshots every night. You know what I'm saying? When you turn on the news, the stories that you hearing is around us. Murphy Park, O'Fallon Place, that area at first, and then it became Malincrot, 25th over there, Old North area. So it was like stuff was really going down. Like, kids that I actually met, like I started losing peers when I was in the 5th grade. Like, one of my biggest elementary school crushes was shot and killed when we were in and granted, I'm probably saying the year is wrong, but we were young. I was probably in the 7th grade, if not the 6th grade. You know what I'm saying? So, and people was dying before then. It's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I think everybody can relate when it comes to that St. Louis anxiety.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
And it took for me to move out of the state to actually like hone in on that anxiety, and then to be able to come back to appreciate this environment, you know?
Where did you move?
I first went to New Jersey, Hackensack, New Jersey, and I transmuted back and forth to New York every day for work and an internship. So I be saying I lived in New York, but I really slept in Hackensack, New Jersey. And then Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that was the first place I visited outside of East St. Louis.
Atlanta.
Outside of St. Louis, you know, it's the first place I visited. But like you said, just going out of the city to get that different, I guess in a sense, atmosphere versus having, you know, being here all your life, having this St. Louis mentality, you kind of be stuck in this. Some people don't get that chance to get out to see a different side of the world, for real.
And when you go out, you actually still feel that anxiety, and that's what's crazy. You feel that anxiety until you feel like, okay, I don't have to feel like this. Like, I'm literally not there anymore. Like, I could just chill out. So, yeah, it's crazy. This is definitely the land of the lunatics, for real. People crazy out here.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah, another one of your tracks, I think someone put me on, before I even met you, when it kind of, you know, came back to me, was the song Drippin'. Yeah. You got like, is it like the Tupac's remake or something like that? But it got like a smooth 90s, like classic vibe to it. Even like the video is something different. Like you just chill, sitting out, you know, vibing for real. I guess you kind of get the influence from, like you said, seeing your mom growing up, hearing your, the music she was playing, or your grandmother. It's funny that you mentioned Whitney Houston earlier, because even on like the Emotional, Delusional video, you were sitting there reading like a magazine.
That's my girl. That's my girl.
Was you one of the ones that grew up watching that movie? What's that, Bodyguard?
No, and that's crazy. No,
really?
I still haven't watched The Bodyguard all the way through. I watched Waiting to Exhale, and I haven't watched The Preacher's Wife. I still haven't watched her movies. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Am I really a Whitney Houston fan?
Is you though? Maybe just the music though, you know. What's your favorite Whitney Houston song?
Saving All My Love.
Okay, I know you probably don't even know it. I probably know it.
You know that song.
I probably do.
Yeah. So I'm saving all my love.
Okay.
That song. You know that song.
Yeah. I don't be knowing. You know how you just listen to like 90s music and you grow up like, yeah, that's what they were saying?
Oh, yeah.
You said you probably shouldn't.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. With the song Emotional Delusion, it sounds like, I won't just say you because it could be something that you probably experienced in life, but it sounds like someone that's going through a toxic relationship that they want to get away from. Have you experienced that, or do you know someone that has been through that?
I feel like everybody knows somebody that's been through that. That's why I made the song.
Uh-huh.
No, but I ain't gonna say I've been through a toxic relationship, but I definitely feel like I've been bamboozled. I feel like I've definitely been bamboozled before, so that made it kind of easy to make that song. But yeah, I know people who've been through some toxic stuff. I've seen some toxic stuff. I've helped people through toxic stuff. I ain't really too much experienced a lot, honestly, if we being 100.
What do you mean by that?
Like, I probably soaked up what I've been around more than I've actually experienced. Well, I guess if I was around it, I experienced it too, but like, I wasn't the one that was like
going through it.
But I don't know.
Which you would like seeing others go through it, do you think that, I guess in a sense, made you afraid to even attempt to put yourself in that position?
I think I'm just a odd girl. I'll say that. I think I'm just an odd girl. Like, honestly, like, I barely even like people. Like, that's why you hardly ever see me, because I'm literally like, so I'm not really into all the toxic stuff. I'm really not. I've been toxic before, granted, but I feel like that was just some young stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has been. I don't know. But I feel like with life comes lessons. You know what I'm saying? With life comes stories. And Emotional / Delusional was a story. It was.
I would guess you learned from, I guess, like you said, life lessons in a sense.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Right here,
Mm-hmm.
the other day, was you working on that video? I seen you shooting the video.
Yeah.
With that for right?
We've been trying to shoot this video for a year.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get this video shot for a year. We finally wrapped. And I'm just like, man, this video really be on VH1 or something. Yeah, we wrapped it though. Coming real soon.
You've been pushing that for a little minute.
Yeah.
Like, that's your first single, if I'm not mistaken?
Drippin' was.
Drippin' was? Is it before the right here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Drippin' actually was not supposed to be dropped. I just like dared myself to drop it, and like it wasn't even mixed or mastered.
You're right, because it was like the raw.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
But it was cool. Like people love that song.
Yeah.
I'm grateful. But yeah, honestly, I feel like I'm pushing my songs or old songs still because people still haven't heard them, and I feel like my songs are good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And studio time ain't cheap.
Not good studio time.
Not just studio time videos. Everything. None of this is cheap.
Definitely you want to do it the right way.
If you want to do it the right way.
Because you got to do it, the hair, the makeup,
Yeah.
the wardrobe, the scene, all that.
And not even none of it is cheap because that's neither here or there. You want to do something, it's going to happen. But I feel like my songs are good. That's just the bottom line. Like, I definitely want to release more, but I feel like what I got coming is worth it.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
Just listen to the few tracks that you have up now. Like I said earlier, definitely bringing back like real R&B music.
Thank you.
How do you feel about like current today's R&B music?
Honestly, I ain't gonna fake it. I've been like waking up to some new R&B artists, but like I don't listen to new music for real. Like I listen to a lot of Sade, I listen to a lot of Whitney Houston, I listen to Anita Baker, like, or old music that was made probably before 2016. Like I don't know. I think I kind of tapped out. I think I'm tapping back in though. I'm tapping back in. Yeah. I love Summer Walker. She's probably the newest person, Summer Walker.
What about LMA?
I like LMA too.
Okay.
I like LMA too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like LMA too. I do.
Okay.
I do. Yeah. I like all of them. I like music. But I love old music. Like, honestly, I love music that's, like, I don't know. I love old music. I love discovering old music. Honestly, like, I've definitely had moments where I was just listening to music that was made in the 60s, music that was made in the 70s and the 80s. I love old music because it feels different. It literally feels like, let me... I don't want things to be, I don't know. I just love the way old music feels.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Do you feel like here in the city that R&B artists get the recognition they deserve?
Honestly, I don't know. If I'm being honest, I don't know. Because I'm new to this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm new to all of this. I don't even feel like, I don't know. I feel like if they haven't been, they will start. Because I see a lot of different platforms being built in the city. Like Kinfolk now, they throw like a literal, they have a literal residency at the Blue Strawberry. And they like, you know, people sing with them and people come out and they see them singing. So I've seen people put on, she'll put on a good show and she'll intervene, you know, she'll intertwine R&B with everybody else. So I don't know. I'm cool. I'm cool.
You said you just started, but you did a lot of, I guess, a few big things, like as far as opening up for Fabulous.
Yeah.
Were you nervous?
Yes. I don't even like thinking about that show. I was so nervous. Oh Lord. Yeah, that was a night. I feel like that was my first ever performance, like in a club. Like I had never performed in front of that many people before. I think that's still the biggest crowd I've performed in front of. It was people everywhere. I was drunk. I was so lit because I was so scared. I got there so early, too early, thinking I was going to perform at one time, didn't perform until another time. So I was lit. Like, by the time it was time for me to perform, it was time for me to go home. And, yeah. I mean, everybody always say it wasn't as bad as I make it seem, but I feel like that was a horrible show.
I mean, I'm sure you're a girl from that. When I seen you perform, you sound like a natural shit. You had the whole crowd, you was engaged with everybody.
That was my second show of that weekend, so I was fired out, you know? Yeah. That was actually my favorite show. I'm sorry. That was definitely my favorite show so far. Because the crowd was so easy.
Yeah.
Like you said, the crowd was easy.
Yeah, for sure. You definitely grabbed my attention.
Thank you.
What should we expect from you in 2022?
I'm releasing my first ever project. I'm releasing Miss Northside, the EP. I ain't gonna put no date on it.
I was just finna ask you.
No, I ain't gonna put no date on it. First things, but yeah, that's coming. That's really coming. We're literally rehearsing it, everything now. Like, we're getting it together now. So be expecting that. That's Roxx with live instrumentation, which I feel like is going to be just the ultimate vibe. But before that, the Right Here video is coming out also soon. I think that's going to be pretty fire. And I'm looking to collab, you know what I'm saying? I want to collab. I want to write. I want to do so much. But, you know, can only do what we can.
It'll come.
Yeah.
Outside of music, what other things are you into?
I do hair.
Okay.
I do knotless braids, and now I'm into interlocks and sister locks. Yeah. I'm in a shop. I be in the shop, literally. Like
You retwist her?
I do retwist her. Not so much though. I do more braids, and now I'm transitioning into actually like starting people's locks using the interlocking process. So yeah, I do that. And I'm really boring. Like, I really don't do much.
I mean, that don't make you boring. That's just what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably to other people, but you gotta worry about yourself at the end of the day. I can say I'm bored, but hey, I have fun with my own, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, I literally do be chilling. If I'm not at the shop, if I'm not making music, I like to hike. I like to be outside. I do like to go outside. Yeah.
That's something people consider something like that as lame or boring, but that's something different.
It's everything.
Yeah, that's something different.
I can't wait until the
Would you
trips
go
come
skydiving?
Probably.
I done it before.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it fun?
Yeah.
You don't even get those vibes.
Huh?
You don't even get those vibes.
Yeah, it's fun as hell. You spend $400 to play with your life.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's worth it though once you land.
I would love to do that, I think.
Yeah, I mean, hey, try it out. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Once you get in the sky, nothing but to do is go down.
But fall.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What if I don't pull the parachute on time?
You don't go with somebody until you get used to it. They ain't gonna let you jump by yourself.
Oh, okay, cool. Until you get used to it, how many times you jumping in the sky?
I only did it once, but you gotta to go by yourself. You gotta at least do it like 2 or 3 times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, what is this? Y'all start over?
Nah, hell no. But do you have any last words you'd like to share?
Expect greatness from me. That's all I'm gonna say. Expect greatness. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Like, even to be interviewed. Like, I've never done this before. So I gotta be doing something right.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful. And I'm very grateful.
Appreciate you for coming out.
Yeah.
Thank
You're welcome.
you.